Good evening and welcome to episode 24 of season 9 of Factory Town Pipe Mania, where we're going to work on food today. We're going to get some food going, we're going to make our people happy with full bellies. But our happiness has dropped slightly, and I think it's because in the last episode we've removed the additional books, and I think it was feeding something else as well, stone, maybe, I can't remember, but our happiness has dropped, so we need to raise it back up again, and food is always good. Food makes me happy, I'm sure food makes you happy, so it makes sense, food will make them happy. So that's what we're going to do here. Right now we're making chicken, and we want to also make beef, and we want to also make the other one. Grab a chicken, forgot what it is. We want to make cooked chicken, cooked beef, and cooked fish. Aha! Fish is okay. Fish is heavy. Fish is a different thing. So we're going to change up a couple of things here. First and foremost, I am going to move the town centre, which we want to keep because it does give us. I'm going to move it back a little bit, and I'm going to remove this here. We're going to change the layout. And all we're going to do is, I'm not going to build above to save the area. That was a good idea. I like the idea of building a platform above to save area, but we don't need to here because, well, we're not really going for. We're not worried about the town. The town bonus is nice, but it's not major that we're after. And we've chosen not to make this just a field area. We've tried to do that in other places as well. So this is now just going to come food, and I think the space we have is plenty for it. But we do need to figure out the ratios of things, and conveniently we have that done here. But let's copy this. Let's paste it down here. But one cooked chicken equals 15 houses. Now I want to just double check this because I want to make sure that my brain worked correctly for this. So let us click on a house. Double click on a house. Go to food. Go to cooked chicken. And I think cooked chicken, beef. I know they're different. Our cooked chicken is 60-90. Beef is 60-90. And fish is 45-60. So fish is the easier one. So beef and chicken are the same. Okay, so it's 60 and 90. So 60 plus 90 divided by 2, because I wasn't sure whether we actually divided the whole thing by 2 last time we did the calculation, so it means we need to probe one fish every 75 seconds. Okay, and then we divide that by how long it takes a fish to make, which is 5 seconds divided by 5 makes 15. So we did do that right. So it's 15. So one cooking can do 15 houses. Okay. And we have 56 houses. So 56 divided by 15 is 3.73 blah blah blah. Okay. Oh. So if we design this in a way that we are supplying enough chicken to 3 of these, and then we can speed it up as time goes on, I think that would make sense. And then we can do 3 more for something else. Although I might do chicken one side and like beef the other, and then fish maybe down here, because fish comes in from a different side. Fish is going to be over here, so maybe even fish can be out on this peninsula here. And fish is a completely different thing because it doesn't require cooked fish is requires fishing, and fish is not. You don't plant fish. You don't. Yeah. Okay. So in that case, what are we going to do here, and how are we going to do this? Well, if we can put this here. Now this is all going underground, isn't it? Yeah, the fish is the chicken underground. So we want to probably bring this to a close. And I can just control click on these to remove this. But and then I want to figure out the ratio to make it 1-to-1. We do need some form of fuel up here, which I think we're going to tap into a coal source. Maybe there. We've got one here as well. And we do have deep mining, and we have plenty of rails and plenty of rails and pickaxes to mine. Build mine shaft, sorry. So I think I'll go. Doesn't really matter. I think we'll go with that one. Then we'll run it underground. Hope. Yeah, we should be able to run it underground. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So in that case, we can basically put this behind that and then run a path around. Okay, and we want do a bit of... Oh, I've turned off my hub. If you ever lose the action bar button, it's just the H key on the keyboard to turn it on and off. I do it quite often. I tap keys by mistake. They're always gone. Okay, so I'm going to ignore the fuel usage because we can figure that out easy. Just ramp up more. But we need 1 chicken every 5 seconds. And you currently produce 1 every 5 seconds. That's convenient. Ignore the 2. Ignore the 2. If I go to this one here, it's 1. The reason they're stuck on 2 is because that's the next ratio. That's the next bonus they're going to get from there. I'm ignoring the bonuses. I also have side scroll turned on, which I don't normally have on. Yeah, so it's a 1-to-1 ratio, which is fine, and it requires 2 animal feed, and this produces 1 animal feed in 2 seconds, which means it produces 2 in 4, which is more than 2 in 5. So this is a 1-to-1-to-1 all the way along the board, and then the this here needs to produce 2, 4, 6 every 2 seconds, which is 1 every 3 seconds, which I think is correct. Currently it's 6 workers. Could we got the production bonus to it? So if I ignore the production bonus to it, you are also getting the if I do that, we're on 6 a second, which is 2, 4, 6, 3 every second. So yeah, so this is all balanced correctly. So we did do the math here correct. Awesome. We just need to move this here. And then we just need to bring fuel in here. So that's awesome. You will run out of fuels here, which is absolutely fine. Let's remove these and get these back. They just cost money, so it's all good. Turn this. That's what I needed. You will burn up the chicken that's inside there, and then stop boiling, which is absolutely fine. Okay. You're making bread from this one here, so we're not actually tapping into anything else for the bread, which is fantastic. You're getting coal from this one here, which is doing okay, I think. It's going to run out pretty soon, so we could do with figuring out a different... Why? Oh, you're stone. You're not coal. You're stone. Okay. So let's do the mining layers here. Let's do some things here. We have plenty of these to actually go around. So we also need reinforced planks, but we have reinforced planks, so that's good. We have 390. So we can just basically go out to there, down to there. Line in there, connect that up. Then we just go 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. And that's all the coal attached in the... There's probably a better way to do that, but that's fine. We've got plenty of resources. We're not right with that. There we go. And now you have access to much more coal than you had before, which is awesome. Not sure why you've got 18 a second. Are you getting the happiness bonus? You are getting the happiness bonus. Oh, cool. Okay. I wonder if we can actually give the mine the happiness bonus back here. Let's use some red coins and demolish the countryside. Because we want to put some houses in this side as well. Not houses, some farms in this side as well. But this is going to be beef. So we need to figure out how we go. So we're going to do chicken one side, beef the other. I think that'll be the best way to do it. So we are going to just destroy loads of area. Which, yeah, we won't go loads of terraforming, but I've come to the realization that we kind of need to. There. Okay, and then we want to flatten down at least something here so we can get a mine on it. And I would kind of like to put a path going up to it, but I don't know if that's doable. I mean, it is doable. Always doable, but... Get it winding up here. Oh, just because it gives the... we can get practically all of them. the surface. Do that. Like that. Right there. Okay, we'll down that. And you go. So now you'll get the bonus. Get the bonus? Why does the bonus stop here? Does the bonus stop there? Huh? What? What? Why does the bonus stop there? Explain. Don't understand that. You should be getting the bonus, but you are not. What's happening here? Maybe, if we do this, it'll look very bizarre. But it's okay. We have dug a valley down. In fact, what I'm going to try and do is figure out how to smooth the terrain. It's doable, but it's a lot of effort. Oh, right, then you now reach. Okay, I wonder if it went up too high. What if it just went up too high? I don't know. Okay, there we go. So now we've got the valley which leads to the coal mine. There you go. They mined that out to find the coal. Awesome. We've got pears here. Not too fussed about pears for the moment. We might actually tap into pears and stuff. We could do that back here. The farming area doesn't do. That's forestry. Does this, so we wouldn't get the bonuses for it, but we might as well put it here. Maybe we could always get pears. We've got some apples down here, but we're going to replace that with other stuff. So that's right. So if this is doing 15 crop, that means this is 15, 30. This is worth 45. So we need more. We need more. So we can do this. Put it there. That. There we go. Now this is this is 90. So there we go. We're good as gold, and we haven't even flattened the area off here for that. So there we go. Okay. Now we just go underground and do the same deal. Copy that. You to there. There. Dump. And that. Dump. That. Okay, and this will come up to probably a central barn, and then the central barn will feed out to where it's going. Okay, and this should all be balanced correctly, because it should be 1 to 1 to 1. You just need more in the farm. We need 6 in the farm. Okay, and the random bonus they get every now and then for the +2, making like 2 of something. We don't get in here, but we do get in the farms. We do get here. We'll just fill up the extra thing. So not fussed about that. Food-wise, power-wise, fuel-wise, that's the word I was trying to do first time. Fuel. We need to come from the mine down the centre, spread either side, because the cooked beef is going to need it as well, and the fish is going to need it as well. So we might have to run more than one line from the mine. So let's go to the mining area first, and let's do this. Like that. You can get access to all the coal underground. Not a lot of coal underground there actually. What was this one like for coal? That one's not very sparse on the ground, but they regenerate underground, so it's not so bad. So what we'll do, we will run one line down to here. I don't want to put it in the town centre. So we'll run line down to here. One line down to here, and another line which will cross the others will go out to the fish, which will be over here. So I think we'll do is run that line down to say here and run it along the road. You know what's going on there. Okay, and then we'll just up all the people in here. Go nuts! There you go, 16.5 a second. Awesome. And as we get more happiness, obviously that increases. It was 18 when we started, so it gets faster and faster and faster. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to run this all along here. It does mean that the ones at the start are going to get more than the other ones, but I think we'll be okay. There's no way I can do an input. I need to make sure these are input only because we don't want to output any goods from them. So interesting, that center one was not keeping up. That's weird. Very strange. Yeah, we want to have inputs only because we don't want the chicken coming out of them. And then we're going to put in a barn. Put in the barn. Right, so back there. All of these can output into here. Now, how I'm going to do that, I'm not quite sure. What do you do? Push one every 5. I think a single line from each one would be able to deal with it quite nicely. So we can do that, and then do that, and another one there. Should we need to go up to next to the houses? Now I could just increase the workers in here and speed up how much they produce, which is doable. But if we double the speed of this, we need to double the speed of everything behind it, which means we get to the farm and we have to add coin boosters to it. Not a problem for doubling. Tripling, yep, we can hit that. That's 18. So we could do that with coin boosters. But you start getting to the realm of where you are using up all the grain and it doesn't have time to regrow. So there is an actual limit on how much a farm can deal with. Just because of the grain that grows. Obviously, it's the grain is going to grow and it's going to give us default 10. It's got no affinity. It's got no fertilizer or water, which is what we want right now. I want it to clear the affinity out. And remember, every time a crop grows, it changes affinity. So it will be eating away at the wood affinity every time it grows. So if you added all these things to it and it's harvested, it has a higher number to harvest, it will take longer to reduce the affinity. So we'll leave it like that. It will lower the affinity of wood and it will increase it of grain, which you see here it's got grain, so this is already doing much more, 19% yield, 19 yield. So if you just had the farm with 10 workers in it and then 20 coins in it, it would really start eating away at the grain that's there and lowering the it wouldn't have time to recover. The grain wouldn't have time to regrow before it had none, and it would just all stop. So you got to spread it out a little bit. You could probably double this and not have a problem with the fields. Maybe going to we'd have to go to 18 a second. We're currently looking at 6. The production happiness bonus, ignore that because obviously that speeds up everything, and we're just ignoring that for the moment. So right now this is running on 6 workers, which is 6. We go to 12, which is 10 workers and 2 coins, and 18, which is 10 workers and 8 coins. And that's as far as we can go. And when you get to 18, it would probably use up all the grain. So maybe we'll double it up for 12 if we want to, so we don't have to have another row. But then we might as well just put another row because we can. So why not? And we're going to put more of here anyway. So yeah. So let's remove this here. We want to remove resources and potatoes there as well. I want to look at potatoes. We got the cotton here, which we're not going to use. It's irony for you. We got cotton here. We're not going to use it. We're not going to actually use any cotton from that there. We could tap into the cotton over here and do something with our tailoring. That wouldn't hurt. We could tailor it over the top of this here, flatten down that, and then then we have the cotton. Why not? Why not? Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future, of course. So 1, 2. Move this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally just go. Copy. Copy. And I want to paste it there, but I can't. I don't have enough stone. We're only storing 200 stone. I need 240. Upgrade the bot. Give us 240. There. Don't normally need to copy this much stuff, but we go. So, copy. Paste it. There. Then we're going to just move you to the top. Okay. And then this is not going to be doing fish. This is going to be doing beef instead. Okay. Then you are not going to be doing chicken. You're going to be doing beef. Now, beef is a completely different thing, so it's not going to quite work one-to-one. We're going to have to change things a lot. So in order to create one beef, which we know is exactly the same thing. So one cooked beef. It's exactly the same consumption time. If we mass over it here, boom, 60, 90, 60, 90, they're both the same. So we know it's the same time. So it's one house is going to be one cooked beef kitchen is going to be 15 houses. We need to obviously make sure that we have the same ratio. So it takes 5 seconds. Requires one beef. You take 10 seconds. So we already need to speed this up here. Now you can add upgrades to the pastures without adding workers to them. There is an upgrade system to the pastures where you can add a new like level to it. I think you can go up to 5 levels with it, or you can add coin. I'm going to do the levels because it doesn't consume anything extra. It just gives you a free thing. It doesn't cost another worker, doesn't cost the other coins, it just gives you a free thing. So we add an upgrade and we add another upgrade. Boom, that doubles it. Okay, so if we ignore the 2.65, we know that in fact we ironically we're dealing with the one right next to the town, so we're getting that in there. So if we just go here, change this to beef, boom, and then we upgrade it twice, boom, there you go, 2 a second. Okay, so that will produce 1 beef every 10 seconds, and this needs 1 beef every 5 seconds. So it produces 1 beef every 5 seconds because we're doing twice the amount. So, yeah. So I need to upgrade all of these twice. Boom. And then what I should do as well, just paste all the recipes across. Just Control C when you're mouse over something to copy it, and Control V to paste it. There you go. So now they're all doing beef. They're all doing beef. Okay, so let's look at this one. So I ignore the so yeah, 10 at 2 is 5. So that's fine. This needs 8 animal feed, but it's 4 every 10 seconds. Okay, but now we've doubled the speed. It needs 8 every 10 seconds. So to get 8 every 10 seconds, we're going to need a lot in here. Like, a lot in here. In fact, I'm not entirely convinced a single food mill can deal with that. I'm not actually convinced that's possible. Well, 8 every 10 seconds is going to be 0.8 a second, isn't it? So if we can... Yeah, because 10 every 10 seconds would be 1 a second, wouldn't it? So actually, no. I don't know why my brain's thinking that way. No, it's not. We just literally need to do that. Or need to add a coin booster. Poof. Make it 2, which makes 1 a second. There we go. 1 a second. Now 2, 1 a second. That's fine. And you now need 2 every 2 seconds, so you need 1 a second. So you need to be producing 1, 2, 3 every second, which I think is 6 anyway, because didn't we? Oh no, because grain is slower. Oh, you have got a... Okay, so you produce grain at 1 every 2 seconds, so you need to be running at 12. So we're going to have to add cone bushes like that to double the speed of this. This running at 6. 6 a second would produce 1 every 3. And this needs to produce 1 every... Sorry, it needs to produce 3... 6. 6 every second. Brain, come on. 2 a second, double, yeah. Yeah, 6 every second. So, at 12... yeah, 12 divided by 2 is 6, which means you're producing 6 every second. Okay, yes. Why was that so difficult for my brain to get around? Weird. I'm not worried about the last one. At the moment. Not fussed about that. Let us plant the grain. So, I don't know why I paused the game for that. Weird. Oh, you idiot. You absolute idiot. Well, good job we've only just planted a little tiny bit of grain. That's okay. And that doesn't cost a lot to do. What I want to do is grab all this, move it to there. There we go. Because we have the coal lines coming down here, which we need access to do stuff with. So there we go. That's okay. That's better. That's much better. Okie doke. And now all these are getting the happiness bonus as well. So cool. And then we just need to, well, quite basically, I can come underground here and I can at least from here copy this, paste it there. Except, I think you need to be changed to beef. There are a few other things we have to do yet. Paste, beef, chicken, beef. Okay, there, right, put on. Okay, now they're producing fertilizer. I'm not too fussed about the fertilizer. I think we might grab it and put it in a barn and tenter, just so we have it so we can put fields down later. But right now, you're not producing any fertilizer. You are, but so yeah. So this is all good. This is all good. This is all good. Everything's fantastic. Okay, and then we just need to basically go do this. Bump, 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 bump. And these three will come over here. If we do those three, we're kind of on the edge of the limit of that, so we probably won't do those three. Okay, doesn't mean that fish is not going to get the happiness bonus. Oh well, not too fussed, not too fussed. But this is all good. This is all fantastic. This is all happy and joyous. There is much rejoicing. So let us paste all this here. This. No. Let us do that. Remove that because that's incorrect. Let us copy this, paste it over here. So these are input only. Okay, so we will have to increase things if we go above, we're currently running 15 or 90 houses. So when we get above 90 houses, we have to come back and revisit this. Hopefully we can upgrade this further then. Remember we can move town centres around, so we'll just put a town centre here and upgrade it. We can get to level 7 already, so we can always make the influence larger on it. Okay, so something else these needs, is water. And a lot of water. Like, a lot of water. Like, stupid amounts of water. Wells will not cut this. We need 1 water a second. Okay? And a well can produce... doesn't tell you, not happy. Can produce 1 water every 2 seconds. So we need 2 wells per pasture. Which is doable. I mean, that's not impossible to do. We have actually left space for it conveniently in between, which I didn't actually plan, but I think we might just go with. The problem comes when we have to upgrade these, because when we upgrade them even further than this in the future, these wells will absolutely not keep up. Okay, right now they're doing 1 a second, so we'll have to do another way of doing that. I don't know what we'll do with it, but we'll figure something out. There is magic water systems which produce way better, but require infrastructure. But we have space in front to build that infrastructure if we need to, and I can pipe it in. That's fine. This is very un-Pipe Mania compared to, say, that, which is very Pipe Mania. But that's because the Pipe Mania for this is underground. You go underground, you see it. And that's because all these require ground to be on. Like the farms require ground, the pastures require ground. They can't be put on top of the platform. The kitchen thing's not so much, but it's fine. So that will actually work for us. That will actually work. So if I unpause this, this should start running as soon as we get grain. This will all kick in and start running. They're going to get preloaded with water. The water is producing at 1 a second. That's the kitchen. The water is producing at, well, 1 every 2 seconds. So 2 is 1 a second. That's good. You're preloading with fuel, which is awesome. You're all preloaded with fuel. They've gone to 36 rather than the full one, because remember, coal is worth 4. So if another coal went in there, it would end up at 40. Actually, no, it would end up at 40. I'm not quite sure why they preloaded 36. Interesting. Not that it matters. But we are producing chicken. We are producing chicken. We will produce meat. So, we will produce beef. So, next episode, we will do the fish. We will connect this all up. And we will get our happiness boosted. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. This is going to start filling with chicken. I'll let this fill with beef. We'll get our fish going. Fish is easier to do. And we can rejoice and fill all their bellies. So, they're going to have to wait one more episode. But when they do, they'll have all the meats in the world. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.